Hello, every pony art, Lisiane here. Link to my Divinian art in the description below, and also for my Patreon if you'd like to do that. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google that is not mine, so please give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And also warning, it's going to contain my personal opinion about something that I feel happened in My Little Pony. So it's going to be a theory or something that I feel is happening in My Little Pony show. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. So I have been wondering about something with the rainbow powers. So the main 6 gets their magical items when they realize they have done something, wrong. For example, Applejack gets the rainbow eyes after she, have lied, or she have, she knows that something is wrong and stuff like that. And she gets the bit from the other pony, I forgot his name. And she is like, every time I will have to tell the truth, or from now on I'm going to tell the truth. And she gets the bit, and the bit is one of the keys for the rainbow box. Now all of the main 6 have gotten their specific items and their specific keys for this rainbow box, and we have already opened it. But something I was actually thinking about, that it was the same power that the main 6 actually unleashed on Twilight when she was turned into a alicorn. And the reason why I feel like it is the same power, it's because it looks so much alike, and also the power that, turns T-Rex back again, or how to say that, is also infused with this rainbow power, or how to say that. And the main 6 is the different color of the rainbows, as we see here when the box opens and stuff like that. But when they, uses the magic on Twilight after, Twilight have cast the spell from starswirld, the bearded, and they have all changed cutie marks, and everything went haywire, and Twilight figures out the way to address this, magical stuff, and she goes out and she makes it all good again. But we can all see that the main 6 are getting the power from the elements of harmony, and the elements of harmony boosts on this power onto Twilight like beams, and she turns into a alicorn. And I actually feel like the rainbow power is the stuff that made Twilight into a alicorn. The new form of magic is the rainbow power unleashed, or how to say that. And that is also what they found in the box with the rainbow powers and stuff like that. When they get their premonitions, or how to say that, they get this rainbow style eyes, and I have already talked about this. They get the item, and they also, the item itself, have this rainbow colors. And I do believe that there's some connection between the rainbow color items, the keys, and the box, and the magical infusion that infused the main 6 when they turned Twilight into alicorn. So I actually believe that is the magic that starswirld, the bearded, actually was trying to make. He was trying to make the rainbow power, and that is why Diskord knows stuff about the box and tells Twilight about the box, and she should open it, and he knows everything. I think this is true. He knows everything. He knows that he's going to betray the main 6. He knows that he's going to get his power sucked out of him. He's knowing everything, because he was actually trying to make the rainbow power. But as starswirld, the bearded, he tried to make the power with skopan, and the spell was not, made good enough, or how to say that. We know that only the first half of the spell that Twilight reads, and it's something with it should all be one thing, or how to say that. And I do believe that Skopan and Starswirld was mixed together, and in some shape, way, or form, the rainbow power was also made into the box, or how to say that. The box with the rainbow power is actually something that I feel that Starswirld the Bearded made, or he made the, elements of harmony that turned Twilight into an alicorn. Now, I do feel like this is a little bit maybe out there for you guys, but imagine that Starswirld the Bearded didn't have that many friends, okay? And he wanted to make the elements of harmony, because then he was thinking that maybe the elements of harmony could help him get friends, or how to say that. And I definitely also feel like he made a 7th element of harmony, but I will go back to that later on. He made the 6 elements of harmony, and he made the crystal box with the keys, or how to say that, the items that you see that are being given around. And I do believe that the items themselves gets the rainbow power because it fits the pony that it's given to, but also that the rainbow power is actually inside the elements of harmony themselves, the main 6. So for example, when Applejack gets the rainbow power, she can put the rainbow power onto the coin, and the others put their rainbow power on the objects that are being put into, or turned into keys and put into the box. So yeah, that I really do feel like that is interesting to know. That actually I also feel like Diskord was going to have this rainbow power, but I don't remember if his eyes are going all rainbowy-ish. I don't feel like his eyes do that. I just feel like he's, he already knows all of this, and he knows that he was once Starswirld the Bearded, and he wanted to make this spell good again. He wants to make sure that the spell is used for good things this time instead of evil things, because I actually feel like the first try with the rainbow power stuff was a failure, and that made him into the Lord of Chaos with Starswirld the Bearded and Skopan melting together to make this animal, or how to say that, this monster, or how you will call Diskord. I actually feel like he's just misunderstood, and all of the rainbow power was put, or all of the good stuff was put into the rainbow powered box, or how to say that. And I do believe that is what they open, and that is what infuses the main 6, so they can take out the T-Rig. And it would also make a very lot of sense that Starswirld the Bearded tried to make the elements of harmony, and he actually made a 7th element of harmony, and I actually feel like that is Starlight's element, and that is the alicorn amulet. So I do believe into the future we were going to see an episode where Starlight actually gets the alicorn amulet, and it actually fits her, and it doesn't overtake her like it overtakes Trixie, but we find out that is her rainbow powered item, and she gets a key for a box with something inside that is not the rainbow powers. And when she opens this box, I do believe the spell will be broken between, Skopan and Starswirld the Bearded, and everything will go haywire. And I actually feel like Starlight is some shape, way, or form related to Starswirld. Just listen to their names, and I also talked about this in other episodes. So I do believe when this happens, Starlight will not ascend to be a alicorn, but she will give the powers of the transmuting stuff, or how to say that, to Diskord, so he actually can become Starswirld the Bearded again, and Skopan can become himself also, and the evil spell, or how to say that, is lifted, and everything is going to be fine. This will reformate Starlight 100%, and it will also reform Diskord 100% if he's not that already. I do still believe that there is something under the lines with Starlight, as I said in other videos, and I also feel like Diskord is not 100% actually reformed yet. So, but maybe that's just my stuff, and maybe I'm just rambling on, but I really do want to say that I feel like the rainbow powers and the power that turns Twilight into an alicorn from the elements of harmony is actually the same power, or how to say that, the same magic. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and your loved ones. And that was actually all for today. Yeah, okay, bye.